Welcome back to another episode of NA Now. My name is Brandon Hofstra here with Amarillo Wranglers head coach Harry Mahood. Harry, thanks for joining us here in Dallas, Texas. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about last season, the first season of you guys being named the Wranglers, and came out with a 27, 29, and 4 season. Just kind of walk us through last year.
Well, it was quite a baptism under fire there for the organization. There's some great concern, what quality of team we could put on the ice, and everybody kept saying there are players available in the system. If you work at it, you'll be able to bring them in. And we had a lot of fantastic support from league partners and within the league and certainly within our organization. And sure enough, we were able to put a really great team on the ice as far as we were concerned. And our goal last year was we wanted to have a team that people wanted to talk about, and then obviously they could be proud of them and they'd want to come out and see them. And so for us, first year, a bit of a late start, couldn't have gone better in our opinion.
Yeah, definitely. And the city of Amarillo is probably happy to have hockey there still, and probably back you guys up as well.
Yeah, there's such a strong tradition of hockey in that community, and it obviously dates back to the late 60s and 70s there when they had, very strong relationships with the National Hockey League. So there's a lot of great hockey people in Amarillo.
Going into your second season now with the Amarillo Wranglers, talk about your expectations, especially after the draft. Maybe you guys have had some camps already, but getting ready for the main camp as well. But what are your expectations for your guys?
Well, ideally, when you're building your team, you'd like to put together a lot of youth as well as some experience with your program. Last year, we didn't quite have the opportunity to put as much youth into our program because of the late start, and most of the players were already committed. So this year, we've really targeted, as if we've had like a full year to put the roster together, and have identified some really great young talent to come into our team. And so we're really impressed with the young players. We have some good returning veteran-type players. And we still have camp going on here August 5th through the 8th, and it's a full camp of 6 full teams and some really exciting free agents there. So it's going to be a very competitive camp for us. We're looking forward to see the kids that come out of there to come to Amarillo there in September.
11 commitments in last season. Talk about that importance of those commitments for this club.
Well, I think, if you go through all the organizations and certainly the spirit of everything that we do, and our ownership group is the same, is that the very first thing they talk about is they want to see everybody become great young men, and they want to see these kids go to school. So it's such a refreshing place to work as a hockey coach, because every day you work to help, young men become young men, and more importantly, help them get to school. And so it's fantastic. In my opinion, the North American Hockey League you guys are world experts in promoting and developing these opportunities for the kids. And so for us, we just have to go and put the work and development beyond the kids. And as you said, we had some great early success last year. The kids really did the work, and we had a lot of great kids get to school, which was obviously big for us.
Yeah, definitely. Tell us a little more about some of these players that are going to be returning and how you look at that veteran presence and something that you lean on for their leadership in your core group.
Yeah, we spend a lot of time in our program talking about not just trying to get to Division I hockey or Division III hockey. We talk a lot about where you want to be 10 years from now. And the reason that's important is maybe there's a particular line of academics you want to study in, and maybe there's something you'd like to do as a job, etc., beyond hockey. And so we use that to start. And it's been interesting over the summer talking to our players, because they've had a more of an academic focus this summer than the year prior, and kids are studying for the ACTs and SATs. And for me, that's the very first thing I want to see hit my desk when they come to camp, is I want to see their academics. A lot of them want to talk about their goals and assists and power play time. Me, I want to see their academics and where all that stands. And I'm really happy for some of these young players like Bryson Russell and Jay Sofo and whatnot, who have really spent a lot of time this summer preparing themselves, not only as the physical side of hockey, but also academically. So hopefully, those players will reap some rewards here this year.
Definitely. NAHL Showcase kicks off mid-September, early September. How excited are you to see your squad out there and get things going?
Yeah, it's an anxious time for everybody, and it's an overwhelming experience if you haven't been through it the first time. But I'm always amazed at the level of excitement of all the kids on all teams and how much they look forward to it. And like I mentioned, the league are experts on hosting these types of events, and the participation from the National Hockey League on down to all levels of ACHA hockey is phenomenal. So obviously it's a really big event, and for sure circled on our calendar.
Ours as well. Appreciate your time, Harry. Good luck this upcoming season.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Thank you.